first Genshin Impact stream. Today I'm taking a look at the new 3.1 version. Livestream. I have not seen it yet, so I have no idea what's going to happen. For information, I have been playing Genshin around 1.6, 1.8. That's why I got in. I got a few of the 5 stars, and now I'm not free to play. I did pay some money, with how much I'm not gonna tell you. And I already am excited for that, and we'll see what we can do about that.
And welcome to the Genshin Impact version 3.2 special program. I'm your host, Zach Aguilar, the voice of the male traveler, Ether, and today I'm joined by...
I've been waiting for you for ages.
Hey everyone, I'm Kimberly Ann Campbell, and I voice Lesser Lord Kusanali, aka Nahida. This is my first ever special program, and I can't wait to explore the upcoming content with all of you.
What's up,
And she's
everybody?
cute.
My name is Alejandro Saab, and I'm the voice of
Hey,
Sino.
how are you doing?
Hopefully everyone's gotten to know Sino a little better during this version, and we've still got plenty of Sino coming our way in the upcoming version too.
And I'm sure
I
lots
hope
of
so.
travelers are super excited to see what version 3.2 has in store for us. So let's jump right in and start with our new version trailer.
Let's do it!
Let's see.
Imagine this. We have orchestrated our plan and successfully
Oh, yeah,
rescued
Elton.
Lesser Lord Kusanali. We have changed Sumeru's entire political landscape.
Huh? Did I just see something dart by?
Having the doctor gone benefits him as
Hey,
well as
Dale.
us.
Amazing. So this is how it feels to walk out of that cage with my own body.
She's so cute.
Yeah!
Cool.
Hey,
Wait, what? She has a camera
make
effect?
yourself at home!
Whoa.
Yeah! But now doesn't seem to be the time to indulge in this feeling. Is it too late for an extension? Not now.
Cool.
Stars, shine for me.
Dendrohypostasis.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
So, you think this is over?
Ah, Scaramouche. Oh no.
Wait. No.
The one who made Gnade cry? I'm gonna kill you so badly I wipe you out of existence. I'm making myself clear? Okay, moving on.
That's the secret hidden by Ermin's soul concerning the truth of this world.
Especially you.
The balladeer has already become a god?
Okay.
No wonder your own people have abandoned you, God of Wisdom.
Whoa. Oh yeah, the one from the last trailer. It's gonna be a boss, right?
At
Ooh.
my command, you shall fall. My endless cycle begins. Your
Whoa.
ploy was to sacrifice the traveler here, was it not?
Nilu,
Okay.
are you sure about this? You're
What are
taking
you
such
doing?
a great risk for them.
What risk?
I must admit that I'm a little scared.
What is it?
I'll try my
Power
best for
Rangers?
Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Damn.
Hathem's plan is even more radical than I imagined.
Brothers, let's show them we Eremites are not to be messed with.
Whoa.
Quasar, you've betrayed all of Sumeru, betrayed its Archon.
Whoa.
Creating a god. We are using human wisdom to create a god. Let us reenact the scene of the Archon War. come and inaugurate my birth as a god.
Damn. Okay, that looks badass. That's pretty cool. Just code. I'll leave that in. It probably won't be valid if you see this afterwards, sadly. Sorry. I just let that run. It's fine. Probably not long, right? I can skip this.
Point 2. Picking up right where we left off, the Traveler is teaming up with some amazing characters to face the Academia and rescue Sumeru's Archon. But I'm sure the first thing everyone's wondering is how we're going to save the Dendro Archon.
And yes, I have.
Oh, for sure.
Completed
Nahida's
all the
been locked
acts
up by
already.
the doctor inside the sanctuary of Surasthana. It's not like we can just go walking in there. And on top of that, we're dealing with two of the Fatui Harbingers now. We've got the Balladeer in his super powerful looking boss form.
As well as
the doctor, who seems to be a real tricky one to predict. I'm not gonna lie, the Traveler really has his hands full with this one.
Yeah, definitely a tricky situation.
Totally. And besides these two Harbingers, we can be sure the Grand Sage will also be on his guard. But hey, with the help of two insiders like Sino and Alhaitham, we might just have a way into the Academia.
Well, as the General Mahamatra, Sino also has his own agenda. After being tracked and predicted by the Academia for all these years, this might just be his chance to settle the score.
And if we're hoping to truly save Sumeru, we'll definitely need the power of the Dendro Archon to help us.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how everyone's hard work and coordination plays out.
And I don't know about you guys, but besides saving Nahida, I'm also curious how we're going to save Irminsul.
And we better save
Plus,
Nahida.
we still don't know the meaning behind the words that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata left us. World, forget me.
I mean, we do know.
Travelers will be able to personally unravel the answers to all these questions in their own journeys through version 3.2.
We already kind of did.
You know, I'm actually kind of curious what the future for Sumeru will be once they get through all of this and, well, you know, what will happen to the crew we've been working with along the way.
Yeah, same. I just hope things will work out for everyone affected by Elazar, like Dunyarzad and Kale. Oh, and we can't forget the desert dwellers who have been mistreated all these years. There's a lot that needs to change for them, too.
Messed up.
Right. So be sure not to miss Chapter 5 of the Archon Quest, Akasha Pulses, the Kulpa Flame Rises. It'll be quite the ride, and I hope everyone will enjoy it.
Yeah, and of course, the end of this quest won't be the end of everyone's journey in Sumeru. There's still many puzzles and mysteries waiting to be solved. Whether it's Lesser Lord Kusanali, the Doctor, or the Balladeer, I think there still might be lots of unexpected things waiting to be uncovered.
Yes, it's gonna be awesome.
Okay, so now that we've talked about some of the storyline, maybe we can talk about that massive mechanical-looking puppet we've seen. That's the god that the Academia has been creating.
That's right, and now that
I'm
you
guessing
mentioned
weekly
it,
boss.
let's talk about the Balladeer boss battle.
Whew,
Yeah.
This boss looks tough. The Doctor must have put a lot of his energy into this.
Yeah, the Balladeer has lots of strong and awesome
another
abilities,
raid battle?
so why don't we start by checking out some gameplay from the new boss battle?
Thank you.
Sounds good.
Woo!
Okay, let's see what he can do. It looks cool. Fatui music, okay. Fire. It can do all elements, it seems. And what the fuck is this thing? Dendro? That's the second phase. And yes, these weekly bosses have two phases. Mixing Inazuma and Fatui music, interesting. Like his origin sentence, where he just is. And what the fuck is
just
it?
Look at the size of it. Pretty sure this boss is gonna push travelers to the limit.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, that thing is
Except
huge.
with your whale.
And come to think of it, this is like the third Fatui Harbinger boss battle we've had. They really keep stepping up the art and design every time. It's so awesome.
All right.
It's so cool.
This is an ultra-powerful puppet we're going up against here. So we're talking huge attacks and epic moves. Let's break it down a bit. In the first phase of the battle, the Balladeer will use his massive arms to attack everyone. The arms are capable of utilizing different elemental powers, and there are several types of abilities, including attacks that create fields of burning or freezing effects on the ground.
Oh, you know what? This fight kind of reminds me of when we fight Ruin Guards. I think we'll have to come up with a way to paralyze it.
Right. And you might have noticed there are some arcane formations on the ground, so activating those might trigger some interesting effects.
And I bet a lot of people are wondering what that thing is floating next to us. Not gonna lie, he's kind of cute. Oh, maybe it's a Paimon reskin.
Please no.
Sorry, but no. Not only is it super cute, but it's also super powerful. Travelers will need to charge energy for this little helper and use its special skill to counter the boss in battle.
A helper in a boss fight? Yeah, that's definitely not Paimon.
Once the Balladeer has transformed into this massive form, our usual attacks won't deal any tangible damage to him.
Really?
So, the only thing capable of breaking through his defenses will be our little helper that we just mentioned.
In other words, it's a gatekeeper for the giant whales who have like everybody level 90 and all weapons level 90, so that they don't kill their boss in like 5 seconds or something stupid like this.
For all of the Balladeer's moves. Speaking of
weird way to do it, but
the
okay.
Cosmic appearance, the spacey special effects of his skills really kind of remind me of the Raiden Shogun skills.
Ah, you're right.
Kinds of like Gilgamesh
seriously,
there.
I can't wait to check out this new boss fight. I'm so hyped.
Yeah.
That looks kind of
so
like
now that we've covered the new boss battle, I think it's time to introduce the first of our new playable characters coming in version 3.2. Let's welcome Lesser Lord Kusanali, aka Nahida.
Yay! Finally!
After everything we've experienced in the story so far, I think Nahida's already like a good friend to us. It's seriously
She's also
so
very
crazy
cute.
what we've been through.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear you say that, Zach. Okay, so throughout our journey, maybe everyone's already noticed some of the unique, let's call it that, unique metaphors that Nahida likes to use. And they can be pretty out there. Or sometimes she'll use really childlike language to describe some deep or profound idea. But the truth is, she has yet to set foot in the outside world since she was born.
Oh yeah, right.
All the knowledge that she has in her mind is like pieces of scenery that she's never seen with her own eyes.
Totally. It's really hard to imagine that the God of Wisdom had been locked up for 500 years.
And yes, I will pull for her.
Just thinking about it.
But I'm sure everything will work out sooner or later.
If travelers would like to spend more time with Nahida, then be sure to check out Nahida's story quest.
I will do that day one.
Or Maste's chapter. The
By
quest
the way,
will be
I like
available
that
upon
there's
completing
a
the
heart
Sumeru Archon quest.
upside down
so
on
be sure to check out the quest to learn more.
It's nice that we'll get to spend more time with her.
Kind
I
of
want to
fun.
see Nahida in battle. What you got for us, Kimberly?
Oh, I've got lots to share.
Yes, I saw
But before we
something
get
great.
to that, let's have a quick peek at Nahida in action.
What they say is true.
Oh.
You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is.
Oh, that's cute. Hopscotch. Oh, that's cute.
Grow!
That is really like the camera event. Whoa, that's a giant ult. Whoa, is this? This must be the biggest ult in the game if I scale it to my eye.
Wow, she's so cute.
Look at her.
I love her.
Aw, little Nahida is so cute. I love how she hops around when she's fighting. Oh, and her swing too. So, what's that skill that looks like she's using a viewfinder or something? That seems pretty different.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so let's start with her viewfinder-ish kind of skill, which is actually her elemental skill. As a catalyst user, Nahida's combat style is pretty unique. You may cast her elemental skill by tapping the skill button, or you may hold the button to enter an aiming mode. Opponents who are selected while aiming will be linked by Nahida's special mark. After you trigger elemental reactions on opponents who are linked, and when they take damage from dendro cores, Nahida will unleash Tri-Karma Purification, dealing dendro damage.
Whoa, this is
That's
so
pretty
cool.
cool.
Yeah, I love how it's like connecting the enemies together.
That's
Outside of
kind
combat,
of like
Nahida can
a
use her
little.
elemental skill and enter the aiming mode we just mentioned
Whoa.
to interact with certain harvestable items, allowing
That
her
is
to collect
broken.
items directly to the inventory from a distance.
Whoa, wait.
That is
Being
pretty
able to
cool.
harvest materials like that is gonna be so cool. That'll really save us some time.
Yeah. This skill may also
Wait,
have some
what?
additional uses, so travelers will have to give it a try themselves and see.
Ooh.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Nahida's elemental burst is where things get really interesting. Upon
Yeah.
unleashing her burst, Nahida manifests the Court of Dreams, expanding a special field.
That's pretty amazing. The effect
Must-
really does look like some royal court or palace.
Yeah.
That is pretty
Different
brutal.
effects will be produced based on whether there are pyro, electro, and hydro characters in the party.
Then reactions,
While
okay,
Nahida is
I
within the
expected
special
that.
field, a pyro member in the party will increase the damage of Tri-Karma Purification.
Is
An
that
electro
stack?
party member will decrease the intervals at which Tri-Karma Purification
Jesus.
is triggered. And a hydro party member will cause the duration of the field to be increased. If
that's-
there are at least 2 party members of the elemental types I just mentioned, then the effects will be increased further.
Okay, that is fucking
This is blowing
broken.
my mind right now. We'll really
That
have to
is
focus
fucking
on which
broken.
effects we want to achieve and put some thought into our team's composition.
Right? A key
Yeah,
thing to remember
she must
is
be-
that
she is
these effects
absolutely
can
broken.
be triggered while Nahida is not on the battlefield, as long as the active character remains in the
Jesus.
special field radius.
Nice. Also, in addition
So
to
she is the
Nahida,
ultimate
we have
support.
one other character joining us in version
Oh yeah, the
3.2.
ice lady.
That's right. She's a very peculiar academia student. Her name is Layla. Most days, she looks super tired and anxious, which
Yeah,
seems
no.
to be a direct result of her relentless struggle with her studies.
Yeah, and not only is she frail and anxious looking, but she also studies astrology. So it's no wonder people around
She
her
would
might
be
consider
great
her a
friends
little
with Mona.
strange and mysterious. And even though she's always groaning about her studies, most of Layla's research work is actually fine overall. It's just her lack of confidence that's really holding her back. And that's when her unusual ability comes into play.
And her ability
Keep talking.
is sleepwalking.
Seriously.
Yeah. While she is sleeping, Layla unleashes her true self, allowing her to regain the confidence she needs and activate the talents and strengths she's had all along. As soon as she starts
You're
sleepwalking,
serious.
her unfinished papers no longer seem like the monumental tasks they were, and she completes them in no time.
This is definitely something only Layla can do. Our viewers shouldn't try to do this with their own homework.
Yeah, no
But
shit.
does Layla have any idea what happens when she's sleepwalking? I mean, does she know that she has this ability?
She seems to be aware of it. The papers are obviously full of her handwriting, after all. But there have been some weird instances. For example, once during crunch time while researching, she sleepwalked and climbed the wall of Salmio, and then randomly bumped into
Ow!
Such weird occurrences have made her start to wonder what's really going on.
And aside from her sleepwalking, just like any other student, Layla has many typical things that she hopes to achieve, as well as
Yeah,
some
that's
regrets.
fair.
She wants to be able to make friends and go out and have fun. But it seems like she'll never be able to do any of that until she graduates.
Really?
And actually, I'm guessing that she uses her sleepwalking abilities in combat too, right?
You bet. Let's have a look at Layla in combat.
Sweet.
Even when we're not looking up at the stars, they're always there. Watching over us. My guiding stars!
That looks cool. She's shield sword, okay.
Stars, shine for me.
Interesting. Yeah, I would probably get her in a pull for Nahida. And let's see what you can do.
It almost looks like she's sleeping while being protected by the shield.
This shield not only protects Layla, but also creates night stars while it is active. When a character protected by the shield uses an elemental skill, more night stars will be created. Once 4 Night Stars have been accumulated, they will transform into homing shooting stars, dealing damage to any opponent's
kind
hit.
of like
Night Stars.
passive
I love
Diana
how her skills have a starry
attack.
theme. It ties into her studies.
Interesting.
Yeah, throughout the skill's duration, each time a Night Star is accumulated, the shield strength will increase. This effect can stack up to a maximum of 4 times.
Whoa!
Layla's elemental burst unleashes a dream sphere that constantly fires starlight slugs at opponents within its AoE, while also generating Night Stars for Layla's shield.
That's pretty
As
cool.
a talented Rapala student, Layla also comes in handy when crafting. When Layla crafts character talent materials, she has a set chance to receive double
this
the
one.
product.
Okay.
Nice.
Sweet. Anyway, when can travelers expect to see these new characters available in-game?
Great question. That brings
Wait, hold on. She's on with Yoimiya? Come on. I don't have Yoimiya. I wanted her. I thought it was not on for a year. And wasn't she like in the 1-2 versions ago? Man, that's brutal. Well, I definitely will pull for Nahida. That's guaranteed. Maybe I pull for Yoimiya if I have enough wishes left. We'll see.
to our new event wishes.
Phase 2.
In the early part of version 3.2, Nahida and Yoimiya will be available. In the later part of the version, we'll be seeing rerun event wishes for Yaemiko.
Okay, I will definitely get her. Ever give Lila? Oh, Tartaglia and Yaemiko. I have Tartaglia, so I will try to get Yaemiko if I get enough wishes in time. We will see.
Miko and Tartaglia.
Her weapon
and
is
Layla
kind of
will
cool,
become
though.
available for the first time. Also, a new 5-star weapon,
Oh.
1,000 floating dreams, will be appearing in the
I
new
have no
weapon
information on
event
what that does.
nice.
We will see.
By the way, I've heard
It
that
looks
Layla's
cool,
been
though.
getting ready recently to participate in Sumeru's Beast Tamer tournament. But
What
before
now?
we get into that, I think it's time for us to take another break. We'll be back with the latest info on events coming in the version update.
So I know what you're thinking. It's time for redemption code.
Please,
You guys get
stop.
Boo.
I know.
Attracted local competitors from Sumeru.
Oh, a free Dory.
Also
Nice.
spectators from other nations.
Fungus competition?
What
How
now?
does that even work? Aren't fungi dangerous? They're always
It's
attacking us in the
Tamo-
wild.
What is this,
I know
Pokemon?
it sounds a little weird, but you'll love it. In this contest, participants will use a special gadget called a Wisdom Orb to catch and train their fungi
It is Pokemon,
and
okay.
participate in battle events. Although the fungi often pose as little troublemakers for us in the wild, using this gadget will allow travelers to establish a certain level of communication with them.
Okay, so, if I catch and train a Jade Plume Terror Shroom, then I should be pretty much unstoppable, right?
Oh no.
Yes.
That wouldn't be fair.
In this event, travelers will be able to sneak up on fungi in some certain areas to catch them. Unfortunately, the Jade Plume Terror Shroom is not one of those areas, Kimberly.
Too bad.
Aww.
If you end up startling them, they'll flee until they are outside a set distance.
After catching different kinds of fungi, you can follow Paimon's suggestion and give them cute names. But most importantly, you will have to train your fungi.
That sounds fun.
Travelers will have to use special floral jelly ingredients to mix and form blends that your fungi enjoy and unlock their true potential. While mixing ingredients, you use copy, switch, and rotate functions, and place a preset formula you have in the corresponding spot.
Aw, looks kind of like jelly. I bet Paimon's gonna be
okay.
all over that.
Hey, Paimon wouldn't ever do that!
Well, I don't
Okay,
know why you
I
can
see you
book that
wanted
role.
this in the real game.
And with all these different kinds of fungi, they should have different abilities, right?
Yeah, so to work on their abilities, we'll use something called the Special Training Mode. In this mode, there will be 2 challenge types, Coordinated Assaults and Zone Defense. Travelers will be able to command their fungi's abilities, have them coordinate their attacks against a single target, and control them to defend the Leyline Monolith.
Aw, they're so cute. This is gonna be so much fun. I can't wait.
Yeah, I probably
me
do
neither. As for
90% of the
rewards,
fighting.
in addition to Primo Gems and various materials, once
Level
travelers
50.
have reached a certain phase of the
I have
event,
Ganyu.
they will
Level
also
50
be able
is
to
a hard
summon the
joke.
great and almighty merchant, Dory.
And Layla
Oh, yeah,
will be
I've,
appearing in the event storyline,
already,
as well
but
as a familiar
another
visitor from another
constellation.
nation.
Nice.
Any idea who it could be?
Supposedly
Another
a
nation.
fun guy.
Okay,
Really?
I see what you did there. I respect it. Let's leave that for travelers to discover themselves in the event.
Come on, guys, fun guy.
Okay, next up we have a change
It's
of
not
pace
funny.
with an all-new Trials event. For this event, travelers will have to use characters' special abilities to complete specific objectives. For example, you may have to knock slimes into the goal by triggering an overloaded reaction with Yenfei's and Klee's attacks, or use Yelan's elemental skill to move quickly and
I
dodge
don't have
giant
Klee.
pinballs. Here are some others. Use Xiao's plunging attack to send platforms back to the ground, or use Beto's elemental skill to hit the ball.
This sounds like some pretty unusual training.
Yeah, and to make things even more interesting, this event will support co-op gameplay.
Oh, that's cool.
This sounds like it'll be a lot of fun to watch. But
That's really
what about
cool.
objectives for characters that maybe we haven't unlocked yet?
No worries, we got you covered. All the corresponding characters will be provided as trial characters in the challenges.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
In addition to these events, version 3.2
Hypostasis
will also feature an event for
Symphony.
our players to put their skills to the test.
Why does it sound
This time,
familiar?
we'll have a new edition of the Hypostatic Symphony event.
Nice.
Oh, it was there before.
So, what changes can travelers
Probably
expect this
before
time
I
around?
The
played.
most notable change, of course, will be the addition of the
Dendro.
new Dendro Hypostasis. That's right, the last member of the
I'm not
Hypostasis
looking forward to
family
fighting
will be
that.
officially landing in version 3.2. Besides serving as a new open-world boss, the Dendro Hypostasis will also be busy performing alongside its fellow Hypostases in the Hypostatic Symphony event.
This time around, travelers will be facing challenges featuring the Dendro, Cryo, Pyro, and Hydro Hypostases. Before each challenge, travelers may select a buff effect to use. However, as you increase the difficulty, the number of uses will decrease and the enemies will become more challenging. So it'll be super important for travelers to plan the right moment to use these effects.
So what options do we have once we run out of buffs?
Travelers will still be able to use food and potions from their inventory. If you're aiming to just collect all the Primo Gem rewards, then don't worry. You won't need to up the difficulty too much.
Okay, good to know. Whew.
I, for one, will definitely not be upping the difficulty.
We will
And
see how
just like
far
before,
I can
you
go.
may tackle the challenges together with your friends once they have joined your world.
Great.
Nice.
We can help each other out.
Oh yeah.
Now that we've covered the challenge event, let's take a quick look at a couple more casual events coming our way in the new update. First, we'll be finding inspiration for an illustrator
photos
in
again.
the Outside the
Really?
Canvas Inside the Lens event. And once again, we'll be working together with Lieben in Marvelous Merchandise. It's also worth mentioning here that some optimizations have been made for the photo event
I
this time
hope
around.
so.
Everyone will be able to select from some preset angles and can make use of the
Okay,
rotate
that's
and
pretty
focus
cool.
functions to take better pictures.
That's great.
While you're out taking pictures, you may run into some interesting storylines along the way. So be sure not to miss Outside the Canvas, Inside the Lens.
Man, I love these kinds of events. Sign me up.
Yeah, me too.
Replication
In addition to all these
system.
new events, we also have some news on system-related
Okay, that is
updates and
pretty pork.
optimizations. I'm really excited about the first of these, which is regarding the Serenity Pot. Starting with version 3.2, the Serenity Pot will be adding the long-awaited replication system.
Wow, that's super amazing.
Yeah.
Also very useful
This
if you
feature will allow
don't have the
travelers
time
to
or
use sharing codes
don't want to
bring
bother.
designs from other travelers' teapots and implement them in their own, or
I like
share
this.
their own teapot
That's
designs.
pretty cool.
I know there may be some travelers out there who have seen some amazing teapot designs that they've wanted to also create themselves, but didn't have the ability or time to make it. With this new function,
Me.
travelers will be able to bring that creativity back to their own teapot or share their creativity with others.
Get ready to hit up your friends with amazing teapot skills.
Oh, I can't wait to see everyone sharing their designs, especially with me.
Which brings us to our final update to share with everyone. This one is regarding the game's available languages. Starting with version 3.3,
Languages.
which will be the update following this one, Genshin Impact will be adding Turkish and Italian to the game language settings.
Game languages.
So players who prefer to see the game's
that would
text
be
and UI
weird.
in those languages can look forward to that.
The team truly
Okay,
hopes
that's fine.
that travelers from all over the world can enjoy the game and start their own journeys through the world of Tibet.
For further details, please check Genshin Impact's official channels
No
and keep
game
an eye out
languages
for
in
future
3.3.
announcements and
Okay, that's
info.
fine.
Wow, we've covered a ton of stuff. Seriously, it's a lot to take in.
For sure. So now is probably a great time for our last redemption code.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Oh, it's almost
Way in
over.
version 3.2.
That's
which means
adorable.
We've arrived at the end of our special program.
Aw,
Really?
This
Is
was
there
fun.
nothing else?
Yeah,
Yeah, no, we covered a ton of stuff.
so much stuff.
Yeah.
It's
Many events
nothing.
too. But the thing that I'm most excited about is, of course,
Or at least, get some inspiration from getting another teapot design.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, there's probably nothing left. Okay. Then, yeah, that was it. It was a fun live stream. Some cool side contact for the future. I look forward to that. I'm not gonna play all of them, but that's fine. And I will pull for Nahida, and the trailer was awesome. All I have to say. We will see how it will play out. And with this, I will end. Good day.